You know, sometimes it's hard to tell if we're looking at the first family or a celebrity couple, and I'm not necessarily sure that's a good thing. And Michelle Obama, courtesy of top Obama fundraiser Anna Wintour, is raising her celebrity profile even more next month as she graces the cover of Vogue magazine for yet a second time. And judging by the title on the front cover, Miss Wintour was sure to give her favorite first family the lapdog media treatment, as the subtitle reads, quote, "How the First Lady and the President are inspiring America." Now, I must have missed the inspirational part, because all I see is a president who's delivered us $6 trillion in debt, and we have, 50 million Americans on food stamps. Now, what's even more comical about the article is that the first family defends why they don't go out so much. Wait a minute. How could two people party as much as they do? How many more talk shows can they appear on? And how many celebrities can they schmooze with? Joining me now with reaction are former Miss America Kirsten Haglund and correspondent for Next Generation TV, Michelle Fields. Welcome back, both of you. Good to see you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You've got to be kidding me. Celebrity life, party to play, golf, Aspen, they take separate vacations. What is this?
I know. Well, they certainly like to party with people that like them, support them, and donate to their campaign.
Yeah.
I mean, the argument in the article goes on to say that they don't schmooze enough with Republicans and other people in Washington. They want to put their family first. Well, that's understandable, but why not spend some of the 600 hours that you spent golfing, by Obama's own estimation, why not spend some of that time with, for example, Paul Ryan? He said on Fox News Sunday that he had a lunch with Obama, and that was like the most time that he'd spent with him in the whole time that he's been president. Yeah. I mean, why not reach out? Why not reach out to people in Washington that he needs to make deals with right now?
Listen, and while the country's suffering, Michelle, 1 in 6 Americans are in poverty. He added 20 million people to the food stamp line, but he can fly out and play golf with Tiger and Michelle. It's the same weekend. She's flying out to Aspen with the girls. Maybe the image, it just doesn't look good to me.
Yeah, no, look, it's ridiculous that they're asking him why he doesn't socialize more. Look, this is the leader of the free world, okay? This is not a Hollywood socialite. As much as he wants to be one, him and his wife, they are not Hollywood socialites. Look, we have this thing called a budget that was supposed to be submitted that we haven't gotten yet from the president. So when he submits his homework, then he can go socialize. But otherwise, right now, he shouldn't be socializing. The only people he should be socializing with are the American people, talking to them and talking to them about what they're going through in this awful economy. Look, I'm usually okay with politicians socializing because it means that they're not spending that much time in D.C. stealing our money and trying to take away our rights. But he spends so much money when he socialized. $1 million to hang out with Tiger Woods. $500,000 when Michelle Obama goes to Spain. It's crazy, especially in this economy.
Yeah, it just seems that there's, I don't know if it's, I don't know what it is. Shouldn't they be leading by example? The president says all the time, shared sacrifice, shared sacrifice.
Absolutely, but what they're doing is it's a huge distraction. It's a PR campaign to keep people focused on excitement, keep people anesthetized, really, by the image that they're creating of what the White House is, an imperial presidency. I mean, if a Republican was doing this, there's no way that they wouldn't catch flack for it. But if they keep people focused on the bright and the beautiful, then they're not going to look at the budget, at the deficit, at these huge financial problems that need to be solved. And really, he's putting the blame on Republicans in Congress for, not cooperating. Well, he's the one who's not reaching out to them.
Let me play a tape from crazy Uncle Joe Biden, and I want both of you to respond to this. I can't even believe anybody would say this, but in light of the, quote, war on women narrative the Democrats keep advancing, maybe it's not a garden variety slap. Watch this.
In a sense, it's both complicated and simple. We've learned that certain behaviors on the part of an abuser portend much more danger than other behaviors. For example, if an abuser has attempted to strangle his victim, if he's threatened to shoot her, if he sexually assaulted her, and there's a number of other signs, about 8 others, these are telltale signs to say, this isn't your garden variety slap across the face, which is totally unacceptable in and of itself.
Yeah, Michelle, the garden variety slap across the face, that's not as big a telltale sign as, let's see, threatening to kill or sexually assaulting or strangling somebody. The garden variety slap across the face, that's not in that same category.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I can't even take anything this guy says seriously. Look, you know, this is all just a big distraction. Oh, Biden shouldn't even be talking. I don't even understand why they allow him to talk. What we need to be focusing on is entitlement reform, tax reform. Why is he going around talking about this? Why is he even talking?
Yeah. And by the way, what if a Republican said that?
Well,
Oh,
of
my
course,
goodness.
they would be crucified. I mean, we know this to be true, as we saw earlier in the campaign season. But what is interesting about women, coming back to women, Democrats are so eager to say that it's Republicans that don't care about women. When you see this kind of comment, you just completely out of touch. But going back to the Vogue article, why didn't we see Sheryl Sandberg on the cover of that magazine? The article was all about Obama, President Obama, when they had an opportunity to have Michelle talking about what she was doing, her priorities as First Lady. It's just they talk about women and they want to promote them, and yet you get these kind of comments.
Come on, Anna Wintour is just a lapdog suck up and
Of course.
mentioned her
Campaign
potential
donor.
ambassadorship and don't be late. You know, that one. All right. Guys, good to see
Very
you
nice
both.
impression.
Thank you.
That's one of, and don't be late.